Hi beauties and welcome back to another video. My name is Randy and today we're going to be cleaning out my closet for fall and winter. Basically we're going to be taking all the vacuum sealed fall and winter clothes out of their bags and swapping it for the summer clothes. So we're going to take all of the summer clothes and vacuum seal them and then hang up the winter clothes. This is just a little earlier than I usually do it, but here in North Carolina there have been a few cold days. And I also know that every year in North Carolina it really sneaks up on you. One day you're sweating and the next you're freezing. So I feel like taking it out a little early is helpful. I'm not going to vacuum seal the summer stuff just yet. I'm going to keep it in the bags until I'm done using it for the season. But I do want all the winter stuff out so I have access to it. And this is my second year doing social media, which means I've accumulated quite a bit of clothes. I honestly need to decide if I need to make like a Depop. So far I've just been donating all the extra stuff, but I've been getting a lot of extra stuff and I feel like it might be beneficial to make a Depop. I also think it's kind of fun that every season when I swap out my closet, I also kind of realign my style. We're constantly growing and I feel like what we like changes all the time. These past 2 years, I've really been into pastels and bright colors. And as far as my actual style, it's been all over the place. But I just turned 29 this year and since we're going into 2026, I thought it might be time for a little change. Nothing too crazy. I'm still going to keep a lot of my clothes that still align with me. But for the most part, I do want to gravitate towards more neutrals and more mature clothing. So with all that being said, shall we start going through the cubes and cubes of clothes that I have? Let's count how many I have actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm already exhausted and we haven't even started. So I feel like we should start by taking all the summer clothes off the rack and I need to sort through those and figure out which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to get rid of. And then once we have all that stuff sorted through, we can open these bags and put the winter clothes onto the racks. Okay, let's get started. So here we have some of the craziness. I have so many summer dresses that I'm definitely not going to wear over the winter, so I can probably put like the vast majority of these away. However, I do have a few events with some friends that I want to wear some of these dresses to, so that's going to be kind of that transitional phase where you have like a summer bag still out that isn't vacuum sealed. Okay, so I guess let me just start taking these down. Okay, so I kept a few dresses, I kept some short sleeve type layering pieces, and these are all of the cardigans, long sleeve shirts, and sweaters that I left out for summer. So now I have a tiny little bit of a gap to work with to put in all the winter stuff. I'm probably going to have to jam this packed. But no worries, my fiance is going to build me a much bigger closet in our next house. Right here we have all the summer dresses and then here we have all of the summer tops. Okay, so now that we have part 1 done where we've cleared it out, let's open one of these bags. I'm starting with the very obviously fall bag. It has all my like orange sweaters and stuff. Let's go ahead and put them on some hangers. Okay, so my camera just died, but I went ahead and finished this section and I replaced all the skirts with the fall and winter skirts. And now I'm going through all of my denim. So I did just put away like the majority of my bathing suits, but just in case I end up in a situation where I need a bathing suit in the winter, I'm going to keep a few out. I have this little wet bikini bag I'm just going to keep them in. If I need a bikini around Christmas time, I feel like this one would be cute and festive. If I need it any other time of the year, I feel like this bikini is really wintry. And if I need a one piece, I have this one piece that I haven't worn yet. And the rest of this is just long workout pants. So I'm just gonna leave all of that there. This is sports bras and long workout sets. Okay, so let's do a quick tour before my camera dies again. Right here we have my bras. To the right is my sweatpants and some pajama sets. I just haven't done my pajama load in a minute, so it's kind of empty right now, but usually it's jam-packed full of sweats. Right down here are all of my pants. So we have just regular denim and we have some colored pants, just overall long pants. And then here below the sweatpants, we have sweatshirts and also more pajama sets. I'm just going to finish it off on my iPhone because my camera died again. So below all of my sweatshirts and pajamas, we have the workout pants and workout sets. I have more workout clothes in my office closet, but this is just where I keep my long pants. And then right here is where I have all of my skirts. The slippier silk ones are actually in the back so that it's not falling all the time. Right down here, please ignore the cords, that's where I'm keeping the lighting plugged in. But we have these little acrylic drawers that I got from Amazon, and I use it to store my underwear and socks. Just my regular thinner socks, not my big fuzzy socks, because my big fuzzy socks are right over here. So those are my fuzzy socks. This is where I put some of the leg warmers, the bathing suits on the bottom, some winter gloves, and some earmuffs. And then the bottom little thing right here is just bralettes, which I don't pull out often. And yes, there is a top rack up here that just has old Halloween costumes. So if I ever need a costume for something, I have backup costumes. But this is the entire left side of the closet all switched out. Then over to the left, we start with the dresses, and then we get to the layering shorter tops. Then cardigans and jackets, more cardigans. Then we get to sweaters, and I tried to color code everything the best I could. It's really hard sometimes, as you know. So we have all of my thicker sweaters, and then we just go into regular shirts. As you can see, the lighter color starts again here. So then these are just regular long sleeve shirts, and it goes all the way over to the dark ones. And then all of that is my fiance's clothes. So here we have my half of the closet all switched out for fall and winter. And here are all of the space-saving bags that I will vacuum seal eventually once it stops being warm. Also, if you're curious, my fiance built me this custom shoe rack. I literally just drew it on a piece of paper and he made it come to life. Okay, I was able to zoom out a bit further so you can see it a bit better. And here is the whole closet once I've kind of sorted everything out and took my lighting out. These are all the bags that are ready to be vacuum sealed and stored away. And this is the overview. I'm honestly really happy with how everything came out. I feel like it looks really good. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do the same thing in the spring. But thank you guys so much for joining me in cleaning out my closet today. I am so excited for the fall and winter season, especially getting a peek at all my winter clothes. If you haven't already watched my last video, I'll go ahead and link it here for you to watch. If you haven't already found me on Instagram, go ahead and find me on there. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.